The searing heat of a summer day in the deep south stretched across the horizon as a family of four made their way home from a late-night movie. The engine of their late-model Chevy hummed steadily on the interstate as they traveled through the endless expanse of Mississippi, unaware of the horror that awaited them. In the distance, the flickering of headlights emerged from the darkness, followed by the revving of a powerful engine. Startled, the father glanced into his rearview mirror to see a sleek black sports car rapidly approaching. Fear gripped the family as the car pulled alongside, revealing a menacing driver with a sinister smile. It was then they realized they were being hunted. Quickly accelerating, the family desperately tried to put distance between themselves and the pursuer. The tires screeched as the Chevy weaved in and out of traffic, leaving chaos in their wake. But the black car remained relentless, its powerful engine matching their every move. A husband and wife up front, their young daughter and son in the back seat, all clung to each other as the tense chase continued. The wind howled through the open windows, adding to the cacophony of fear that filled the car. Sweat dripped down their faces, their breaths shallow, as they contemplated the horrifying fate that awaited them. As the pursuit reached its peak, the father made a bold decision. Spying an off-ramp up ahead, he swerved onto it, hoping to lose their pursuer in the maze of roads that lay beyond. The black car followed suit, closing the gap between them with each passing second. Panic consumed the family as they realized their escape was futile. With nowhere left to turn, they found themselves deep in the heart of an old, run-down industrial district. The rusted skeletons of factories loomed eerily in the moonlight, casting long shadows that danced in the darkness. The family's hopes faded, replaced by a certain dread as the black car drew closer, its predatory presence palpable. In a last-ditch effort to protect his family, the father veered into a narrow alleyway, praying it would confuse their pursuer. The Chevy plunged into the darkness, the rattling of debris beneath its tires echoing through the night. Fear washed over them like a wave, drowning their hopes of survival. Suddenly, the alleyway came to an abrupt dead end, trapping the family in a web of debris and abandoned machinery. Panic consumed their every thought as the black car skidded to a halt, inches away from their bumper. The driver stepped out, a towering figure, his eyes gleaming with sadistic pleasure. With a sickening grin, the man reveled in their terror. The family trembled, certain that their fate had been sealed. But just as despair settled over them, an unexpected hero emerged from the shadows. A lone stray dog, Mangi Andemaxiatid, lunged at the black car driver, beating his ankle with all its weakened might. Taken off guard, the driver stumbled backward, allowing the family a brief moment to escape their metal prison. They sprinted through the maze of debris, hearts pounding, the sound of their own breaths drowning out their pursuers' taunts. With each step, they held on to the fading hope of survival. As they reached the outskirts of the industrial district, sirens blared in the distance. The sound grew louder, drowning out the fear that had consumed them. And just as they emerged onto a well-lit street, police cars swarmed around them, enveloping the black car and its sadistic driver. Relief washed over the family, their trembling bodies finally finding solace. The nightmare had come to an end, their lives forever changed by the terrifying encounter. As they watched the man taken away in handcuffs, they shared a newfound appreciation for the fragility of life and the strength that can arise even in the face of unimaginable horrors. And so, their journey continued, forever marked by the memory of that hunted late-model Chevy on the interstate in the deep south. Each mile they traveled served as a reminder of the unwavering resilience of the human spirit and the triumph of light over darkness in the darkest of nights. If you feel the tingle in your spine, like and subscribe to my channel. Until tomorrow night.